Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Daily DeSo. I'm your host, Miko, and today I'm going to talk about 21 rich habits to emulate in 2023. And this is based off a book that I read by Mr. Corley, first name Tom, last name Corley. And he wrote a book called Rich Habits: The Daily Success Habits of Wealthy Individuals. Again, that's Tom Corley. He wrote the book Rich Habits: The Daily Success Habits of Wealthy Individuals. So once again, it's 21 rich habits to emulate in 2023. And you can find that on my website, smartgirlcredit.com, smartgirlcredit, CREDIT.com, 21 Rich Habits to Emulate from the book Rich Habits: The Daily Success Habits of Wealthy Individuals. So the first habit is, of course, setting good daily habits. Good habits are the foundation of wealth building, but it's also just the foundation of a really good life. It's good to have structure and to have good habits that you can fall back on every single day. And in his book, he gives an example of a bad habit versus a good habit. So, a bad habit would be I watch too much TV, but the good habit would be I limit myself to 1 hour of TV per day. The bad habit would be always saying I don't remember anyone's names. The good habit would be I write down names and remember them. And when you say positive things to your brain, such as I write down names and remember them, then your brain will go to work to make sure you remember people's names. The second um, goal is regularly creating goals. Successful people are goal driven. They have a to do list. They make sure that everything they want to accomplish is written down and they have a plan to execute on it. Number three is engaging in self improvement daily. This is really um, very critical. There's another book that I read by author Brendan Burchard entitled High Performance, Habits. And he says the same thing. Being committed to self improvement means you'll engage in activities every day that will stretch you. So even if you don't understand something, you will engage in it so that you can improve daily. Number four, regularly taking care of personal health. So there was a quote by Jim Rohn that I really loved. He said, the word easy is a very dangerous word because it's easy to exercise every day, but it's also easy not to exercise every day. And so wealthy people, they take care of their health, which means exercising, which means eating right. So it's something you have to do. And I like this quote by Zig Ziglar: motivation is like bathing. You've got to do it every single day. So just like taking care of your health, you have to do it every single day. Number five, often making time for relationship building. So people who are successful are other people focused or other people oriented. They take the time out to strengthen those bonds of friendship, and they can have long lasting relationships with others. Number six is doing things in moderation. You want to live a balanced life. This means balancing your eating and your exercise. If you consume alcohol, balance and moderation. Number seven, getting things done. Successful people don't put off today what won't put off tomorrow what they can do today. So in Rich Habits, Tom Corley explains that when you get the thought of putting something off, he says immediately say to yourself, do it now, do it now, do it now. And even if you have to say that to yourself 100 times, you want to accomplish things, you want to get things done, you want to do it now. Number 8 is keeping a positive outlook. We all have gone through many difficult experiences in life. I recently went through a very difficult experience being bullied and harassed on my job. But it's important to keep a positive outlook despite the negativity that is thrown upon you. Um, it says here to the person that is most successful has a positive outlook. So even in the face of terrible odds, you still have to stay positive, because what you focus on is what will come out in your life. Number 9, regularly saving money. Mr. Corley says that successful individuals put away 10 to 20% of their gross earnings. Maybe you and I cannot do that, but what portion can you put away, and what portion are you putting away? And there's a really good book on Amazon by Tiffany Alicia, and it's called Get Good with Money. Excellent book, I recommend. Number 10, rejecting self-limiting thoughts. So successful people command their thoughts and their emotions. So as soon as a negative thought or a bad thought tries to come into their mind, they kick it out, and they know that they are worthy. They are not an imposter, and they keep going forward. Number 11, living within your means. Successful people, wealthy people, they avoid overspending. So only consume what you truly need. No need to try to impress your friends or your neighbors. Make sure you are not overextending yourself, but living within your means. Number 12, reading daily. Most successful people read 30 minutes or more per day. Now, I know we live in a society where many people don't like to read anymore, but that you are really doing yourself a disservice. I read a quote once that said, those who don't read don't have any how did it go? Those who don't read don't have any success over those who can't read. So if you know how to read and you don't do it, it's as if you are illiterate. So make time to read. It is fundamental. It will help you in every aspect of your life. Number 13, limiting TV watching. If we watch a lot of TV, then obviously we are consuming and we are not creating. And that's something I spoke about a few days ago. We have to limit our consumption and make sure we are creating that masterpiece. Number 14, doing more than what's required. Successful people go above and beyond. They ask what it is they can do to help others and what they can learn, how they can volunteer. So become the type of person with that type of mentality. 15, talking less, and listening more. Many people want to talk, but as the adage goes, that's why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. When we listen, we learn. Again, when we listen, we learn. 16, successful people do not give up. Um, Even if you tried one thing and it didn't work, you have to pivot. You have to try something new. If that doesn't work, you try something new. If that doesn't work, you try something new. Successful people, they persist, they change direction, they keep moving forward no matter how many times they encounter a setback. 17, spending time with like minded ones. There is a saying that goes, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. So it's important that we surround ourselves with those who have the qualities and the temperament and the values that we have. 18, finding a mentor. Many times today, because of we're so connected online, you can find a digital online mentor and look at how they are progressing in their life, in their business, and you can follow them online. And that could be a mentor for you. 19, knowing your why. When you know why you're doing something, you will get what you want a whole lot quicker. So, having a purpose is essential to being successful in life. 20, not giving fear the upper hand. Hey, everybody has fear, successful people and unsuccessful people. But successful people recognize ways to overcome that fear anyway. I did a video a few days ago called the Imposter Syndrome, how that is a luxury tax that you can no longer afford to pay because of Chat GPT. You have to get out there and you have to not give fear the upper hand. 21, upgrading your skills. So we live in a world of Web3, we live in a world of artificial intelligence, and things are changing constantly. And so you have to keep up. You have to learn about blockchain technology. You have to learn about smart contracts. You have to learn about AI and how it's revolutionizing how we do work. And I like this quote by John Lee Dumas from Entrepreneur on Fire. He defines the word focus as follow one course until success. That's the word focus stands for. Follow one course until success. So it's important to upgrade your skills, whatever it is you have a passion for, learn about it and follow that course until success. And the last one, which is a bonus, is having more than one income stream. The truly wealthy, they know that you can't just trade time for money. And a lot of us really learned this during the pandemic. And when you think of actors or singers, most actors or singers, they don't just do that one thing. They don't just act or they don't just sing. They dance, they write, they do so many other things. They diversify. So you need to diversify as well. Create multiple streams of income so you don't always have to trade your time for money. And there you have it. Those are the 21 plus the bonus things that are 21 rich habits to emulate in 2023. And once again, this is based off the book by Tom Corley, Rich Habits, The Daily Success Habits of Wealthy Individuals. You can find that on Amazon. And I really like this quote by Jim Rohn. He said, the rich invest their money and spend what is left. The poor spend their money and invest what is left. And I was listening to this on one of his tapes, And he was like, it's the same money. It's the same money that the rich have. It's the same money that the poor have. But it's the mentality of how the rich invest first, then spend, as opposed to spending first and then seeing, oh, what do I have left? And then you invest. So it's just a really great principle that could help you in life. Okay, so those are the 21 things I wanted to go over today. Thank you for being here. And before we close out, I want to talk about a resource that I created for women of color. It is an adult affirmation coloring book, and it helps soothe stress and anxiety, and is on sale now at Amazon. And the title of it is I Am Unbreakable.
Introducing I Am Unbreakable, an adult coloring book for women of color. Over 100 pages of positive affirmations to soothe stress and anxiety, promoting peace and relaxation. Available on Amazon, I Am Unbreakable Adult Coloring Book by Mako Patton.
Introducing I Am Unbreakable, an adult coloring book for women of color. Over 100 pages of positive affirmations to soothe stress and anxiety, promoting peace and relaxation. Available on Amazon, I Am Unbreakable Adult Coloring Book by Mako Patton.
Awesome. And there you have it. Thank you so much for being here today. Once again, you can follow me on Twitter under Smart Girl Credit. You can follow me on YouTube, The Daily DeSo, and you can also find me on LinkedIn, Miko Patton. All right. See you next time. Thanks for being here.